Hey YouTube. All right, day 4 of my fasting as a trucker. So far so good. The 4th day, I don't really have any hunger pain, to be honest with you. And by my delivery not delivering until tomorrow, I pretty much got a full day to just chill. And like on days where I don't have to put in strenuous work, I realized that I don't have to do the honey or tea, because like I'm doing the honey and tea and my vegan powder, this is just vegetables in the powder form, so that I can give my body something to work off for me to work. But on days where I'm not working, I'm gonna just use that downtime to just truly do a full fast. So I pretty much got this whole day just to take in just nothing but water, and I feel good. Like, I really do. Like, I feel mental clarity. I feel light on my feet. Because, like when you eat, you might not realize it because you're probably just so used to having food in you. But when you eat, you feel a little sluggish, especially if you overeat. But you just feel a little weighed down to where now I feel so light. Like, I actually got more energy. And I actually just did some dumbbell. Like, I did some dumbbell overhead, overhead workouts. So that way I can keep my muscles good. And when I get off with y'all, I'm about to do some sit-ups. And I also, another thing that's kind of been helping my hunger too is I take my Sicilian husk fiber. Or if I don't feel like taking this, I'll take my chia seeds. And y'all already know this is, first of all, these chia seeds is protein in itself. Got omega-3s in it, protein, good source of fiber and minerals. So a lot of times your body only needs vitamins and minerals. So I'm doing things like that to make sure that I still get my nutrition even though I'm not eating solids. So by me doing that, whatever food that might have still been in my intestines before I started to fast is going to get pushed out by that absolute fiber. And I hate to get graphic, but if y'all really want to know my journey, I have to tell it. So since I've been fasting, I've had, let me see, I pretty much had a bowel movement just about every day, and it's pretty normal. Like, I guess it's getting rid of all the stuff that was there before, but I'm sure as everything gets out, whatever movements that may happen after that will probably just be really light, and it'll probably be just this coming out, probably mainly that. So that's about, probably get down to where I'm not having many bowel movements since I'm not eating any solids. I'll probably have more urination than bowel movements. So I realized that because a lot of other people is doing their journey of their fast, but I don't think a lot of truck drivers are doing journeys of fasting. So I guess to say I'm one of the few that's doing fasting as a trucker. But people that's doing a review on fasting on YouTube, they did befores and afters. I haven't did it before. So I wanted to measure myself because this is my 4th day, so I'm still in the beginning stages of my fast, so I can still get a before and do the after I get to my 21 days. So I truly need to mark down my calendar because I said I would. So my fast should end, because today is Monday. No, the day is Saturday. Oh no, this is January, so I need to flip this up. So wait a minute. So today is the 3rd. So I'm gonna complete my fast on the 20th. Complete fast. Yeah, so that'll help me to know that I made it. So if you're doing a fast, you don't have to, but obviously you want to see your progress, so get some measuring tape. So I've been practicing health for years, so a lot of this stuff I didn't just buy. I just already had this stuff and figured that I just take my health journey out into my trucking. So I'm just practicing what I pretty much already know. So you got different measurements, like you have your bust measurement, you have your waist measurement, and then you have your hip measurement. So and then I think this is the thorax underneath the breastbone. So let me see if I can. I really hate, you know what? Just because I'm comfortable on my truck, like, I really hope that I'm not sending the wrong message, because I'm comfortable on my truck. I'm not showing no cleavage. I'm not showing no ass. I might have my shorts on a dress on, but that don't give y'all perverts the right to try to come at me wrong because y'all see just a little bit of arm skin or a little bit of leg skin. I mean, come on now. If y'all coming here for the information, then just get the information and stop trying to take it further than that. So, all right. So let's do the bust. Let's do the bust line. All right, so, and obviously, ladies, like if you want to know your bra size, this how you find out. Like, you know, obviously you need to have your boobs in proper bras, and you know, so that you can measure from the areola section and get a correct measurement. So my measurement is 38 and a half. That's the bust. Let's get the thorax. My thorax is 32 and a half, and it's probably really just an even it's probably just an even 33, and this is probably a even 38 because obviously I got my clothes on. So let me see something. Let's see, get the stomach part. So you want to measure it from the middle of your belly button. That's your waist size. So my waist is 35, and my hips is 40. So I probably need to write this down. 40. So let me get something to write this down with. So you want to keep track of this stuff. So I had to write my measurements down before and after. So let's see. So my before, I'm gonna just put the word before measurements. I need to get a scale. I left my scale at home, but I guess I'm gonna have to get one out here so I can see. I already know I done went down a pound because I really feel my body slimming down really nice. So my bust is 38 inches. My thorax is 33. My waist is, what is my waist? Oh, I forgot. Oh no, I know what it was. It was 35, and my hips is 40. So obviously I'm doing a 21-day fast. So about time I get to that 21-day fast, I know those numbers going to change. But sometimes, because I'm still giving my body proper nutrition, and it might not be solid foods, but it's still something going in me, my body shouldn't eat away at my muscles. It'll just eat away at the fatty tissues. So whatever fat percent I got, hopefully should go down. And as I'm looking at it, I'm really liking it because, I mean, I don't know if y'all noticed my appearance from some of my videos to now, but, you know, I'm toning. Like, I've been working out. Like, I'm starting to really tone. Neck done went down. Even down to my, like, my stomach. My stomach is smoothing out. It's still not completely smooth, but it's there. So, I mean, as these 4 days went by, I know either I had to lose a half a pound or a pound so far. Like, my metabolism is normal. Like, when I do what I'm supposed to do as far as eating right or things like fasting, my metabolism, it gets to what it need to do just like that. So I don't have no problems with getting my body to do what I try to make it do. For the most part, it does what I need it to do. So another thing I'm gonna do too to help my stomach out, like, I had this for a while too, but this is like, if I don't feel like actually physically doing the sit-ups, they got this one thing where it do the sit-ups for you. So it's like a sit-up belt. It's a whole sit-up belt, and you wrap it around your abs. And you know, once you wrap it around your abs, it has different levels of settings. And this is called Slender Tone. And what it does is, while you laying down or while you sitting behind the wheel, it pretty much do the sit. It contracts your abdominal muscles for you. Like, it contracts it as if you're doing a sit-ups, but you're actually not. So on the belt, it's like little gel tabs, And you keep these because it comes in a package like this, but you're going to keep these because you're going to cover the gel part up after you finish with it, so that you can keep reusing these little tabs. And as they get old, you just order some more. And this is the part, this is the remote control that you use to control the speed of it. So I probably need to charge it. Matter of fact, where's my charger part? Oh, there it go. So this is the little charger, and you plug it up, and then whenever this remote goes dead, you just hook the charger up. You hook the charger up to it. See if I can. You hook it up, and then you plug it in, and it charges. So once this piece charges, so I need a charger. Once this piece charges, you know, you take it off the charger, and then it's a little piece inside the belt. See, it's called Slender Tone. It's a piece, and I got it from Amazon too. And what you do is you just, you know, you hook it up. You hook it up. So you can use this anywhere. And I had this on my truck pretty much since I came out here. And I've been using it on and off, but you think I'd be using it every day, but you be so tired. What you gotta do is pretty much out here just make a routine. Like, you gotta make a routine and stick to it, because it's so easy to get off a routine of anything, because your main focus is to get behind that wheel, drive, get your money. But it shouldn't always be like that. You still can have a life out here, and I'm trying day by day to get my routine in place to where I'm not just not having no life at all out here. It's not always about the money. It's still about your family. It's still about your health. It's still about you. So you got to really remember that. So like I said, oh yeah, I don't know, because there's different fasts. Like, because I do my research. I don't just get into something and don't know what I'm getting into. And they had this one fast called a absolute dry fast, a hard fast, a mild dry fast. And some of those people just don't eat anything or drink anything, and that's dangerous. I wouldn't recommend doing that at all. Like, you at least need to have water. And then some people just do the water fast, and I would just do the water fast if I didn't have to work. But by me having to be a truck driver, I still need to put some kind of something in my body for energy so that I can perform my duties. So so far so good. And as you go through these fasts, your body goes through something called, I think it's called ketone, I forget the exact word, but it's ketone something, to where I'm gonna have to call you back, buddy. But it's something where it starts to eat away at, like, your body goes into survival mode because it's not getting food. So it starts to eat away first at your fat cells. After your fat cells, if you really just doing just water, which I'm not, I'm still doing like nutritional stuff on top of it. So I shouldn't even be in ketone. Oh, it's called ketonadosis. I shouldn't go into ketonadosis because I still got my vegan powder, my tea, and my honey, and my fiber. So my body's eating off of that. But if you're just doing pure water, it'll start eating off at your fat first. And then after the fat, it'll go after your muscles. And then if you run out of muscles, if you like fasted for too long, it'll start eating at your organs. So you really got to be careful doing fasting. Like, research. If you like have health issues or anything, get a medical professional to supervise you to do it. But like I said, I didn't just jump into this fast like yesterday. I'm a fast. First of all, I've been trying to fast for the last 2 years. And before I started this fast, I actually did intermittent fasting. Yeah, they got a fast called intermittent fast. Like, if you don't want to do like the full long-term fast in like 21 days, you can just fast for 24 hours. That still have health benefits. You can fast for 6 hours. Like, you can fast for 2 days. Like, you can do intermittent fasting and still get great health benefits, because what it does is it cleans up viruses. It cleans up any kind of, like, it heals. Like, it totally heals your body. And as you go through these fasts, they got something it's called a Herxheimer's reaction. And it's kind of like a healing crisis, to where all the toxins that was just sitting in your body because you kept putting bad stuff in your body, now your body has time to try to expel it. It's trying to come out your body. So the only way that toxins can escape from the body is either from your pores or your tongue, or just other, like, your urinating or feces. So some people get really bad bumps, or they might break out really bad, get rashes, or some people might get like white on their tongue, like thrush. And I have kind of like, that's the only thing that I've noticed is I have to brush my teeth a lot more because it seems like I get like a really thick aftertaste. So I don't think I have a lot of toxins in my body, to be honest with you, because like I said, even before I did my fast, I always did little detox stuff. Like I take my charcoal, I take other little detoxing herbs. Like my body is so detoxed that I used to could drink alcohol, but now I can't even drink. Like I tried to go home and drink a few wine, because I drink wine. I don't really drink liquor like that, but I can't even drink wine. I mean, one glass gets me to where I'm puking all over the place as if I'm getting alcohol poisoning. So I don't even drink. I can't drink. I can't do anything because I done cleaned my body out so much that my body doesn't want any of the bad stuff that most people probably are used to having. I never smoke cigarettes. I don't do drugs. Like only thing I do is vitamins and detoxes. So my body like, hey, you can't be putting this stuff in us. We used to you giving us vitamins and all this stuff. So just to end this video, so far so good. Day four, the hunger pains is really, I don't even have any. Like I felt like I ate, and I haven't ate anything today. I haven't even made my tea or anything. Only thing I had today was pure water, and that's it. And I feel great. Like I really feel good. So, and I feel good too because my body is starting to look the way I want it to look. Like, I mean, I'm really loving the appearance of being a slender person. I don't really like being fat. Or most guys be like, yeah, I like my girls thick. I don't give a damn. I don't want to be thick. I want to be the weight that I'm medically supposed to be. Because I mean, it's nice looking to have that big voluptuous tail or to be all thick. But shoot, health wise, it gets hard toting all that body around. Shoot, I like to be quick on my feet. You know, I like to be quick on my feet. So if I gotta throw down, if I gotta run, if I gotta do anything, I ain't got all this thickness following behind me. So I'm more of a health fanatic. That's another thing too. Like once I get to serious time, I plan to take up some MMA, because they got MMA schools in Baltimore, or just self-defense classes in Baltimore. Like I really do love the art of fighting. So yeah, and it's great for a workout. So I wouldn't mind getting into stuff like that. And I think I might end up trying to class out, and I'll probably end up getting my going to concealed weapons class too, or going to the gun range. So yeah guys, so time is the essence, everyone's. I'm just making better time of it, chilling. You know, there's days where you got to take time for yourself and just enjoy it. So I'm enjoying this day. You know, that's one last thing too. As you get along your fast, your spirituality seems to make your consciousness more clearer to what life is about. And I really feel more of a clearer connection to the spiritual being. Like I really feel like he's talking to me in a sense, and I really feel his presence. Like I really feel good. I'm telling you, fasting is really a blessing. Like most people that never done it might like, girl, if I was you, I couldn't do that. Well, you don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you're missing. This is my first time ever fasting, and I wish I would have done it years ago, because I really feel good, man. It feels good. Like it feels like you got a clear conscience. And I'm truly trying to work on opening up my third eye right here, because you know right here is your third eye. Like we have what's called a pineal gland, and the pineal gland is supposed to be like in between here. They say it sits on the cerebellum of the spine, or I think in the middle of the brain. So you know, the pineal gland is what gives you great intuition or more insight on the spirituality of the spirit world. So I really want to open up my third eye, because you know, back in the biblical days, people's third eye were pure, and it was pure enough and purely open to the point where they could talk to God. And I really wish that I had that capability right now to speak to my high most power, because there's a lot of questions I would like to ask him, and I really want him to work in my life so that I can work in other people's lives. So that's why I do what I do, because the God, you know, the Lord Spirit is in me. So you can tell people that got God's light in them because it shines to other people. So, you know, it is what it is. I ain't going to sit here and preach, but, you know, things can get real out here when it comes to spirituality. You know, you got the evildoers out there, and you got the light doers out there. So I try to stay on the lighted side so that I can shine the light to people that need it and get them and drag them out of the darkness. So, all right, y'all, time is of the essence. Let's love each other. Oh, check out what is it, Living on Purpose. He's another spiritual brother that's trying to preach the word. I mean, I know that's kind of another taboo topic to talk about, because most people don't want to hear nothing when it comes to talking about God. Some people do, but some people don't. But like, as usual, people always got to hate on this and that. So it's called Living on Purpose, and he's on a lot of scripture and just speaking about the word. So if you just want to hear something positive, check his channel out, Living on Purpose. Like he's you know, he worships, so ain't nothing wrong with worshiping. So oh yeah, Trucker Right brother, thank you very much for TRB. Thank you very much for clearing up how this YouTube thing goes, because after watching your video, man, that really brought some light to me, and it made me feel good to know that things are on the right path as far as my channel. So you right about everything you said, and his video is called YouTube Growing Pains, and he's absolutely right. Like, if you doing a channel and you trying to figure out like how it might pan out or whatever like that, just check out his YouTube Growing Pains video. And one last thing, and I promise you I'm out of here, but LaShawn Parks has had an unfortunate event to where he had to have surgery on his intestines. So if anybody wants to give a prayer or even donate to his PayPal account, I'm sure he would greatly appreciate that, because he's going to be down for a couple of weeks. And when you down, you know, it's nothing worse than being down, because bills still got to be paid, and obviously we're out here to pay the bills. So if we can't be out here to be the provider, things really does get really bad in the hole. So if any of you guys really support LaShawn as far as what he do or how he's helped you, then, you know, just show him some love with prayer or just a donation. So, you know, check his Facebook out, LaShawn Parks, or check his, I don't have his PayPal account to know it straight off back, but he put his PayPal account on his Facebook. So check him out and show support if he helped you in any way. So all right, y'all, let's love each other, not judge each other, because I love y'all and I would never judge y'all, and I even love my haters. I love all y'all. You know what? Nobody can turn my heart cold or turn it to where I'm just a hateful person. I will never be that. So deuces.